We're going with Ash, Michael, me, and Ender. And blimey, we are sponsored by Fulgen Contracting and Price Global Solutions, but they have nothing to do whatever comes out of our mouths. But thank you very much to them. We are going for a prediction show: Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk, the undisputed fight. We've been waiting for it for a long time for an undisputed fight. We're finally going to get it on the 17th of February, 2024. It sounds ages away, but it really isn't that far off, to be fair. Tyson Fury, 35 fights, 34 wins, 1 draw, 24 knockouts. He was last out against Ngannou in October, which he won on split decision, but we won't go too much into that one. Alexander Usyk, 21 fights, 21 wins, 14 knockouts. Sorry?
It was majority decision.
I thought it was... Oh,
it was a draw. It wasn't for Ngannou.
Oh, sorry. And thank you very much.
You're all right.
Usyk was last out in August against Dubois. We won't talk about much about that one either, which was a win by knockout in round 9. Ash, go on. Go on, son.
What a fight. It's the fight we've all been waiting for and dreaming for a long time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, man, this is like, it's a tough one to pick.
Ash, you need to hurry up because your wife's waiting downstairs for date night. Come on.
Yeah, like, she can wait.
That's the biggest fight you're going to have, Ash.
Damn, I mean, Fury, what are Fury's best wins? It's got to be Klitschko and Wilder, hasn't it? I mean, we speak about Wilder.
I wouldn't even go as far as Klitschko. I would say Wilder.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I just forget that Klitschko fight ever happened, to be honest, because it was great.
Well, it wasn't. I mean, the thing is, we've got one opponent we can compare with both, and that's Klitschko. Well, when Fury boxed Klitschko, talks are that he wasn't really training hard. He was going through a tough divorce or marriage or whatever it was, and Klitschko looked very, very poor in that fight, and he was a stinker. The Klitschko that Usyk beat, I think it was Klitschko's last hurrah, and he came in and he really went for. No, not the Usyk. Hang on.
You're thinking this is Joshua.
Joshua.
I was like, Usyk fight Klitschko.
I was thinking, when did I miss that fight?
Let's start again, Ash.
Joshua. Sorry, lad.
Fury Usyk.
Michael. Jawbreaker. I need to gather my head. Jawbreaker, you go. I need to gather my head.
So Ash has made his own undisputed fight in his own head. So we're going to go with Michael.
Boys, I'm going with Tyson Fury. Too big,
I'm
too
shocked.
strong, too big. Not on his last performance. Truthfully, if I judged him on his last performance, it wouldn't be good enough to beat Usyk. But even Usyk didn't have a good last performance. People's forgetting about that. But I reckon Tyson Fury will smash him. He'll rise to the occasion when it really means to, and he'll beat him. He'll get him out of there as well in the late rounds.
Okay, there we go. Michael's spoken.
Two good men. There's a big man and a little man, but the big man, good man, will always beat a little man.
Yes, that is the phrase. A big good man.
Fury, people mightn't like him, but when he's back's against the wall, he will go for it. You'll have to kill him to beat him in the ring. Trust me.
Ash, are you with us now?
Yeah, I've got myself back. I'm grounded, don't I? I lost myself there for a moment.
Go on, then, Ash. Go on.
I was dreaming of Fury Joshua for some reason.
We'll be back in a second.
Yeah, I agree with Michael that big man always beat a good big man always beats a good little man. In the build up to this fight, I've been saying all along that Usyk wins. I just think, I've been out in Ukraine training, and I've seen the way they train and their skill set is just on another level. Fury's got the talk, but he had a couple of years off, nonchalant and abusing his body and whatnot. And now he comes back and he's forced himself into being the people's champion with his charisma, with his constant insults with people and whatnot. He's built up a massive fan base with that, and with that he get a lot of power in some places. it's a tough one, but I'm going to stick my neck out there and say Usyk wins. I'm going to say it's very close. But Fury, I think Fury's bamboozled. Fury can't get into Usyk's head where he wants to. Usyk just don't care. And Fury tries to bully him. He can't close him down. He can't get the distance. Usyk picks him off and wins on points. I think it'll be close, but I think Usyk wins on points.
Yeah, see, I think for me, the thing I struggle with, and I agree with Michael, when you look at the size, you know, Fury uses his weight. It's you know, he uses his height, he uses his reach. He does use those attributes. He'll get the old cheeky.
He will fight dirty, boys. He'll fight dirty in that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He'll get that cheeky, dirty punch in the elbow. He does try things, and you know, I'm not saying it's right, but he seems to get away with it. But for me, do you know what? I'm going to stick my neck out on the line as well. I just think there's something about Usyk that like Ash has experienced it, like going to Ukraine himself. But I just think there's something about Usyk where Usyk's
good, boys. Usyk's good, but Fury's great. Remember that. I
think Usyk's great.
No, boys, trust me, boys. Great talk when it comes to Fury. Fury isn't great. He's the best in a very, very weak division and era. You can't talk about great. Fury talking like he's the best. He's the greatest British heavyweight ever. You got Lennox Lewis who would have knocked Fury out.
Yeah, but boys, you only think that until they actually fight. Styles makes fights. Maybe the look at it, but who did Lennox Lewis really beat? Everyone he bet was already bet before he fighted him. Mike Tyson was literally a shell walking around. He wasn't Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I agree with Mike Tyson.
Holyfield was already old and bet a few times with Riddick Bowe and everyone else. I don't know who else he went. Maybe they'll trip. All fighters was already bet. Obviously,
on that point, Michael, I put it to you: who did Fury beat? If you're
you just said Wilder was the best fighter, and he beat him.
Who the fuck did Fury beat? Deontay Wilder, you said couldn't even box.
Wilder's the most dangerous heavyweight in the whole world ever, and Fury beat him.
No, but this
he just said Fury. Wilder will knock Joseph Parker out in one round, and Fury beat him. How good is he?
Who said that about Joseph Parker?
No. With Ash, what Ash said, didn't he, in the previous prediction, in regards to Wilder,
right?
But it's.
You know what, lads?
I'll finish while I'm here because obviously, you know, this could go on. Do you know what? I'm going to go Usyk and I'll go points. I just think technically, I think he's far superior technically. And that's not to say Fury isn't a good boxer because he is, but he uses the attributes well that he has. But I just think Usyk technically is better. I just think he wins on points, in my opinion. Ash is playing around now. So Ender, it's over to you.
Right.
Finish Ash off.
No, we're finishing Michael off by the sounds of it. It's 2-1 to Usyk as it stands, and I didn't think this would be the way the prediction went. I thought I'd be the outlier, and I'm not going to be the outlier. I'm going to be in the majority. So I think you all know where my prediction is going. Why I say this is because Fury is excellent at so many things, except the one fighter he hasn't come across is the fighter with the skill level of Alexander Usyk. And if Usyk can avoid Fury's big punches and any body punches, it seems, below the navel, which are illegal, he will win on points. Like, Usyk's not going to win this by stoppage. Like, let's not. That's completely